It's about time I started complaining about stuff. Took me long enough, I think. Hi, hello, how you doing, internet? Here's Cryptic Paw with a new video, and today we're gonna be talking about my favorite subject to talk about, how to train your dragon. And more specifically, their classes of dragons, and even more specifically, the Fear class. But before we started, can I just spare a little moment here to say thank you! Thank you guys so much! I started this channel with like 16, maybe 19 people, and at the time I'm recording this, I'm looking over here now. I've already got 600 subscribers. More than 600 subscribers actually. That is crazy. That is insane. You guys are insane. Thank you all so much for all the support and your comments and your likes. Everything. Thank you guys. Now, back to the subject, the Fear class. Why do I want to talk about the Fear class? Well, because I think it was unjustly removed from the franchise, and I don't think they should have gotten rid of it. For those of you who don't know, the How to Train Your Dragon species are categorized in 7 different classes. There's Strike class, Boulder class, Mystery class, Title class, Stoker class, Sharp class, and Tracker class. These classes were all introduced in the short film Book of Dragons, where the main characters talk about Gobber's great-great-great-grandfather, Bork the Bold, who was the first Viking to put dragons into different classes. However, in the original short, we're introduced to the Fear class instead of the Tracker class, whose dragons are known to be sneaky, stealthy, and more often than not have 2 or more heads. A while after the short was released, the Fear class got replaced with the Tracker class, whose dragons are known to be natural-born hunters with a highly acute sense of smell and taste that enables them to effortlessly track down and find anything. The excuse we were given for such a replacement was that Vikings no longer fear dragons. You can now guess by the sound of the tone of my voice that I was very much not happy with this. Don't get me wrong, I like the Tracker class. It was cool to see as more dragons got discovered and more classes got created and dragons getting moved from class to class as we found out more about them. What I didn't like was the fact that the Fear class got replaced and essentially chucked into the garbage can. And all the Fear class dragons got moved into the Mystery class, which was so dumb. The Mystery class is already big enough, the biggest class between all of them, with 20 known species. There's nothing wrong with 8 different classes. God knows how many different families and species of animals we've got, most of them with very unpronounceable names, and there's sure hell a lot more than 8. So today, we're gonna be fixing that. The How to Train Your Dragon franchise no longer has 7 classes of dragons, it has 8. We're keeping the Fear class. So here's a little list I made of dragons that I personally think will fit the Fear class much more than their original ones. We're keeping the Hideous Zippleback, the Snaptrapper, and the Flightmare, as those 3 were the original species in the class to begin with. The extra dragons I'll be adding are the Death Song, the Hobgobbler, the Sweet Death, the Grim Gnasher, the Night Terror, the Screaming Death, and the Death Gripper. These are ones that I found more suitable for the Fear class than the ones they were originally put in. Let's go over all of them. The Death Song is literally a cannibal. We were better introduced to the concept of dragons hunting and eating each other in Race to the Edge with the Death Song, and later in the show with the Grim Gnasher, the Squirrel, and the Singe Tail. I say better introduced because we see the Red Death eat other dragons if they didn't bring her enough food, and maybe sorta kinda with Toothless and that one Whispering Death he hates. I don't want to say for sure in that case because we have no idea if that's something of their species or if it's just Toothless and this one dragon that he hates with all his might. Also, the Death Song is a pretty scary concept for a creature. Imagine you're just walking by, taking a scroll in the middle of the forest, and you hear the call of the siren, and you see this huge, glorious, beautiful dragon in front of you, and then it shoots you with hot ember, freezes your body, and then eats you whole. That's fucking scary, man. The Death Song definitely belongs in the Fear class if you ask me. Some people may find it weird that I put the Hobgobbler here, but from what we see in the movie, Gobber is more than justified to be terrified of them. Not only are they very weird looking and freakish, they multiply like rabbits, and if they get in a frenzy, there is no stopping them. We see them not only eat through pure wood, but also try to devour a man alive. Also, we're not shown the end of that scene. We're not. We're not shown if he gets away or not. For all we know, he could have been torn into pieces, and I don't doubt he was. I'm pretty sure these things have, like, eaten whole villagers in the past and left nothing behind. The sweet death, this might surprise you, uses the same hunting technique as the snap trapper. Its tongue has a sweet scent which attracts prey, then it jumps out of the sand and eats them whole. For that alone, I think it should be in the fear class, because I know a lot of people whose worst fear is like getting their ankles grabbed and dragged under, and this dragon can very much make that fear a reality. I don't think I need to explain my reasoning for putting the Green Gnasher here. They shoot out their teeth! Species who rely a lot on their teeth and never stop growing them are not uncommon. I mean, we got sharks, beavers, Tasmanian devils. They're all animals who uses the teeth, but this is a whole nother level. I guess since they prey on sick and old dragons, they don't really need fire all that much, and this was nature's way of compensating them for no fire, but just it unsettles me, okay? They're in the fear class. I don't care. For the night terrors is more the fact that I don't think they fit very much into the Stalker class. I don't really have a reason for that. I just think they're a much better fit here. Also, I want to change the fact that all night terrors alphas are white. That is stupid. No, only Smidvarg is white. It's such an obvious weak point. Any wild dragon is smart enough to look at the one and only white dragon in a sea of pitch black and just pick them off, leaving the rest of the flock completely disorganized. Just make their alphas a tiny bit bigger than the rest. Only Smidvarg is white. He has albinism. There, I fix it. The Screaming Death is in the fear class just for the fact that they personally freak me the fuck out, specifically. You know that one weird and scary character or creature or monster from your childhood that was so freaking weird and it scared you so much you were terrified of it, but you still watched their show or movie they were in? Yeah, that was the Screaming Death for me. Little me had nightmares about this motherfucker, okay? He scared me shitless, but I couldn't help but keep watching because I wanted to see what Toothless would do. I don't even know why I was so scared of them. I guess it's more like the way they move, their anatomy, their face shape. I don't know. I just putting them on the fear class. There. The last dragon I added was the Death Gripper, and that is because they are not a strat class dragon. I don't care what DreamWorks says, there is no way these heavily armored beasts are fast enough to catch up to Toothless and the Life Fury. I mean, seriously, look at them. They're pure armor. I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. Not only do they have these freakishly long tusks that spring out whenever they want, they have a poisonous tail, they spit acid that catches on fire, and who knows what else they can do. It's much more believable to put them in the fear class or maybe even the tracker class, who knows. But there is no freaking way this is a strike class dragon. There's no way. But anyways, these are all the dragons that I personally think it would be much better fit in the fear class. I still stand by my claim that getting rid of the fear class was a mistake, but of course that is just my opinion and you're free to disagree. What do you guys think of the fear class? Do you agree with my choices for the dragons? Do you think I could have added more dragons or removed some? Tell me in the comments. I hope you guys like to see how to train your dragon content like this one, because I have a lot of it. Cryptic signing out.